Well, boys, it has been a couple of weeks here, but I am finally headed back to the farm. I guess my brother Buck there has been working there, doing a bunch of stuff. He's been giving me text updates, but yeah, for all I know, the farm could be in absolute shambles. Anyway, I'm finally headed back, and I've been working on my landscaping business, so that's why I got about $80,000. We've been working hard. I got to head down there occasionally and make sure the business is still running, but that's all good, so it's back to the farm for me. Well, the farm's still here. Buck hasn't quite burned it down just yet, which is kind of surprising. I figured he would. Is that another tractor? He bought another tractor.
It was cheap.
It was cheap?
It only cost like $4 grand.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
But it has the 3-point linkage. It's got some power behind it, so if we need to use it, there you go. Pull it behind the tedder.
All right. Well, the farm's still here. I'm surprised you didn't burn it down.
Actually, I went and cut all of the grass, and I think I actually have more money than you right now, unless you've gotten paid.
I got paid. How much money you got?
Right now, I got $31,000.
Oh, I got 80.
I say I did contract for fertilizing.
Oh, okay. Well, but I got 80,000. So.
Well, that'll at least help us out.
So what is this? This Oliver 1365.
Yeah, it's got like 60-some PTO horsepower on it.
Oh, okay. Hey, are we going to pick up that equipment you texted me about?
Yes.
So, according to Buck, we're finally upgrading some of the equipment. This New Holland has seen some better days, and it's really on its way out. So, I guess we're upgrading it now, along with getting a better rake. So, this should be fun.
If you want, we can either load stuff up and take it into town, or I can just hook the rake up to this, and I'll just follow you in, because what all do we need to haul back?
You said we're picking up a new rake and a new haybine?
I think both of those can be pulled by drawbar, so I'll just take the tractor with me.
Okay.
I'm smart. We're not getting rid of that. We're keeping that for tedding grass.
Okay. Wait a minute. What's on the back of your truck?
Little treat to myself because I made some money.
What'd you buy?
New lawnmower.
Dude, we already have a lawnmower.
Yeah, but yours doesn't have a snow blade on it.
We have tractors with snow blades.
I got a bigger mower deck. It's got a snow blade and it's a bagger system. It's a 445. You can even put a front loader on it.
You've got to be kidding me.
It cost $2,800. It was cheap.
This guy. Dude, we already have a lawnmower.
Yeah, that leaks a whole bunch of oil.
That thing does not leak oil.
Yeah, it does.
Let's go look under it right now. I bet you there is not a puddle of oil.
Yeah, when you park it on dark soil.
There's not a puddle of oil. There's literally nothing. It's dry as a bone.
Yeah, because there's no oil in it. There ain't no oil under it. There ain't no oil in it. This thing's about as reliable as a BMW.
You gotta be kidding me. All right, whatever. Let's just go. Let's just go.
I'll admit one thing that I'm stupid, okay? I'm stupid in the fact that I forgot we weren't selling something, so I'm gonna grab my pickup so we can drag both things back at the same time. There, feel better?
You only felt stupid once?
Get your ranch hand out of here, pretty boy.
This guy, I can't even come back for 5 minutes and he's already wrecking my crap. All right, new equipment secured. I spent $7,500 and Buck, I think spent, what'd you spend, Buck?
I got mine for $5.
You see how I got you you see how I gave you the smaller piece of equipment?
Well, we kind of forgot one thing.
What did we forget?
The New Holland.
The New Holland what? Ah, crap, that's right.
The mower. You forgot the mower.
Okay, we'll just send one of the equipment guys to go pick it up for us.
Well, I can run it back. I gotta get a couple parts anyway.
Okay, so while Buck gets that, he was telling me over text here while I was away that he wants to put a shed right here. So I guess we might be cleaning out a couple of trees. Now, Buck doesn't know this, but I was gonna sell a piece of equipment off my landscaping business back home, but I decided to get it sent here, so it should be showing up in a couple hours. It's another piece of equipment. It's not necessarily gonna help out on the farm too much, but I think it's cool and it should help with the shop project he wants to do. Wait a minute. I could have sworn that Buck said he needed to grab the mower to take it to the equipment shop. That was the whole reason he went back. What the heck? I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait for him back here, and as soon as he backs up to it, I'm gonna pop out and say, "Hey, you forget something?" This is gonna be funny.
Shut it! I don't want to hear it.
Do you forget something?
I don't want to hear it. Leave me alone.
You literally went back. You forgot the one thing you went back for.
I hate you.
All right, so, well, he's finally getting on the way with the right equipment. I am going to get some of the haying stuff set up. So I guess this new Oliver here we're going to use on the tedder because all the other tractors we have are super oversized. So this should do nicely. Oh yeah, it's like the perfect size.
You think you know how to drive that thing there, bud?
I figured it out. It's not that hard.
That'd be a first.
Hey, at least I don't forget hay lines.
Well, you also forgot it too. I just forgot it twice.
The fact that you forgot it twice is even more hilarious. All right, well, since this is, I guess, not mowed, even though you bought a brand new lawnmower, I'm going to mow it for you.
Well, we need to get the 80 out so we can put that on the rake. But I gotta dig out your planter.
You mean the planter that made planting a whole lot easier?
Yeah, but it's still just sitting in the way.
I'm not the one that moved it in there.
I actually have a use for this thing, though. I kind of felt bad for it just sitting in the back of the shed.
I mean, it's an antique at this point.
It is, but it gets to relive its purpose. That we don't have to keep flopping back and forth with that stupid tedder. It was a great tedder, but when it came to raking, man, when you were gone, it was horrible.
What did we get off that big field there that I planted? Well, I guess you planted, but...
I think it was about a trailer and a half.
Oh, dang.
Are you all right over there, buddy?
Yep, just going around in circles.
I noticed. You know, I've heard it helps when you actually pull it and turn the opposite direction.
No.
So far, I'm liking this little thing.
I don't know, I'm liking this new hay bind here. It's ripping.
Is it now?
Oh, yeah.
Well, if you got enough of your money just laying around, are you gonna buy another combine at the end of the year?
I was thinking about it. I've been looking at the auctions while I was away, so maybe if there's something good, I'll pick it up.
Okay. I think I'll rake first and let you kind of get ahead.
All right.
I think I'll let you cut first and then get ahead. Do you still miss your big fat tires?
Yep, these doolies suck.
At least you can plant, though, with that tractor. The other one you wouldn't really have been able to plant with.
That's true.
Even though my tractor did all the planting. Hey, watch out. There's a creek bed in front of you. I just thought you might want to know.
I see that.
All right. Bye-bye now.
Look at you ripping on that little thing.
Gotta go fast. Oh, come on, mate. Why go get in my way?
I'd back up if I were you.
I'll just go to the other end.
Hey, Buck, you missed a spot up here.
I had this big, red, inconvenient piece of garbage in my way.
No, you literally went over the spot. You missed it.
Still, I stand behind my statement.
I don't know what's going on, but I'm two-wheeling.
What the? Just take a little ride on my pretty pink tractor.
I don't know what's happening.
Note to self, your mower does not like hills.
Nope, not one bit.
It's almost like my own mower, my lawnmower could cut this better.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah, we're gonna be cooking now. I'm just gonna be waiting on you for a little bit.
Only cut so fast, man.
Oh, now he's making excuses. Cut faster.
I'm trying.
We'll try harder.
Hey, you got clearance from the county again to do this, right?
Yeah, I called him ahead about a week ago. I knew we were gonna be getting some newer stuff, so I waited on a little bit.
Speaking of newer stuff, I have a truck arriving in about 45 minutes here.
A truck?
Yeah, a truck with a trailer. It's hauling something.
What'd you buy?
Oh no, I already own this. It's from the landscaping business. It was just a piece of equipment I was gonna sell, but decided not to. What the heck is going on with my tractor?
How much you thinking about cutting?
I wasn't sure if we wanted to do the piece that we did last time up towards our property there at the city or not.
Well, I can keep pace with you if you want to do it, but otherwise...
I'm not too sure.
I mean, in reality, it's just more money.
It is just more money, but we could always use more of that. Doesn't Grandpa still have like 100 grand in debt we gotta pay off?
He does.
I mean, by this time we could have easily paid that off. We just keep spending our money on equipment.
Well, to be fair, but now we're just raking in more and more profit.
That is true.
On one hand, I see it's being super inefficient running two different tractors for a rake and a tedder, but look at how much faster we're able to get this done.
Also true.
There was no way I was keeping pace with you with this little rake beforehand.
Look at him just zooming out there. He's NASCAR. He's literally Ricky Bobby.
I think we've been doing really good with our sessions. We haven't really been as mad at each other lately, but also we haven't had a reason to be mad at each other.
Yeah, I've been away for 3 weeks, so...
It did. It really gave us a chance to settle our differences.
Nah, screw you, Buck.
Yeah, I hate you. Just get out of my life. I want you to pack your bags and leave for Cancun.
That actually doesn't sound too bad right now.
One-way flight.
What? A one-way flight? Oh, I don't know about that.
In case you do start bailing before I get back to this thing, I'll fold up the tractor so it's out of your way.
All right.
I think we need to give this Oliver a nickname, because if it's really only going to be pulling the tedding rig, we need to give it like the Chihuahua or something.
The Chihuahua. You couldn't have started on the other side where I'm not at?
Well, you see, the problem is I'm gonna run into you anyway, so I might as well just follow you.
You wouldn't have ran into me if you'd started on the other side.
Yeah, but it's funner to watch you struggle while I'm behind you like 5 o'clock rush hour traffic.
Uh-huh.
Welcome to the world's most cheapest game of chicken, boys! Oh! Woo!
Last second there. And that is it for cutting. Finally. So while I was getting the square baler set up here, something showed up. My delivery. It's about, I don't know, 45 minutes late. We now have it at least, but yeah, this is it. A Case 855D. It's a track loader kind of deal. It's actually pretty dang cool. Low hours. We were gonna use it for the landscaping business. Never really used it, and I was gonna sell it. So it was like, what better place to bring it to than the farm? It does have this really cool bucket. I'm not sure what it's exactly called. It's like a 3-way bucket or something. Basically, you can lift this up and you can either dump gravel out of it, or it's kind of a blade. You can have the option to throw a backhoe on it, but didn't come with one, so doesn't have one. Although I would like to find one at some point. And I suppose if we ever get into doing round bales, I could put a bale spear on this and we can move bales around. It would tear up the grass though, something fierce. All right, well, let's get some hay baling done here. Or square baling, I suppose. You know what? I might just switch the tractor over to Buck's tractor because this one has the duals on it and it's just a real pain. Oh yeah, much better. This tractor turns tighter too.
What the heck is that?
Oh, that just got delivered.
Why do we need a bulldozer?
It's not a bulldozer.
Well, it's like a bulldozer front loader.
Yeah, exactly.
Why do we need that?
Well, okay, no one said that we needed it, but I mean, we can always use it.
For what?
I don't know, you wanted to clear some trees, lay down some gravel for that new garage you wanted to do.
We got a front loader on the front of the deer.
Just try it, and I think you'll actually like it.
Okay. Well, it actually sounds good, so you didn't buy a lemon.
Of course.
All right.
Try out the bucket.
It looked like it had that.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'll give you that. It does not have an auto adjust on the bucket, though, so that sucks.
Pretty sure it does.
No. If I lift it straight up, it just goes with it. It's honestly pretty quiet for having metal tracks.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, there it goes. It's got a decent horn.
But, okay, so you wanted to put a shop right back here, right?
Yeah, if we clear out these 3 spruces and then this elm, we should be able to fit a relatively decent garage in here where we can just store vehicles.
Okay, well, that'll work.
It's not more of a necessity as it is functionality. Because we also have another workshop, so we're not crammed for space in the main one. Because we could drive down to the one that we bought, but that's a little bit of a drive since you have to kind of go to town or to the co-op to get to it.
Well, I think there's definitely some things we can move out there.
Sprayer, header. I don't think we can honestly even throw the grain truck over there. We don't use it hardly until harvest.
Probably. All right, well, let's get to move some stuff so we can actually clean up the yard a little bit.
One of these days, I'll put a new clutch in this thing.
It needs it.
Now, you just need skill. That's all you need.
No, that needs a new clutch. That's what that needs.
Bon voyage, Sammy. See you in Miami. Oh, we're just going to keep all your stuff down here then?
May as well, since you already got that other lawnmower.
Well, that one, it's actually kind of nice because we can just put it around this area that we can't get to between the trees.
I suppose. All right, well, the farm looks a whole lot better.
It really does. We'll see if we're able to actually keep the corn header on the combine, though. I'm not sure how that's going to work out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
All right, I'm going to start working on marking out where the garage is supposed to go if you want to run that in. I'll run over there after you.
All right, sounds good. I think I'm just going to leave all this stuff on the gooseneck trailer because we don't really use the gooseneck trailer a whole heck of a lot. And I guess as soon as the snow comes, we'll just unload all this stuff. That, or if we need to use it, we can unload it too. It's not that big of a deal. But this is all stuff that can kind of sit outside, except for the snowmobiles, which I might have to move inside. If we don't have enough room, that is. Thank goodness this is a flat nose truck, or else we would not be getting this in here. Perfect fit. We'll just close all this up. There we go, and we'll be on our way.
Are you just going to get back to baling then?
Yeah, I'm going to go finish off the baling, and then I guess we'll be building a shop.
I'll just start tearing down the trees then.
All right. And these new windrows are phenomenal. So much easier to bale. And instead of like 4 or 5, there's only like 3. I do think for a second cut, we cut the ditch a little bit earlier than we were supposed to, so we're not going to get as many bales, but there's still loads to bale out here. I think we'll maybe get a full rack out of it. Not too sure yet.
I'm going to have to hope that I don't get pulled over. I need a little red flag if you got one.
I don't have one.
Well, then we're just going to have to tell the DOT officer that I can not pull 16-foot 2x4s in a 5.5-foot box.
Nah, you'd be all right.
I will have to try and load that big stump, though, with the bulldozer. Well, the front loader dozer.
Yeah, I should do it.
I'd say for straight lumber work, we're gonna need to get something a little better than that bucket, but overall, it worked pretty good loading that up.
That's good. I am just about full on this rack here. I got 97%. So very, very close. And there we go. That's 100%. I'm just going to back this up a little bit. There we go. Detach that. I'm just going to go along here and dump the rest of these out. And then we can just grab them with the hay wagon after it's empty, since there's not much left.
Wood wasn't worth it. It was a ripoff.
Of course. And that is it. Well, since everything's fairly dirty here, I think I'm going to give this a wash. Buck did take the hay wagon into the hay place there, so he got all that sold. I think I got some of the money from that, so I'm going to have to transfer that back into his bank account. But for now, I'm going to get this all washed. There we go. That's better. Got to wash off the International, too.
Still gotta clean up the stumps, but what do you think back there?
It's looking pretty dang good. I think maybe we got to clean up a bush or two, but other than that, should work. There we go. Much better. Did you call a gravel truck? Oh, I have some money for you. I got paid from the bales.
That's what I thought. I was like, I think they just hit the wrong account again.
Okay, I just transferred you your money there.
Oh, that was a pretty nice check.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna run inside quick. I gotta use the bathroom. If you want to kind of get on the phone with the guy, you're better with landscape companies anyway.
Yep, I'll get that done. Well, it may not be the best option, but it should work.
I guess out of any of that, what we don't use or what we need more of, there's that little pile you had made.
Oh yeah, and you called me dumb for bringing that to the yard.
Well, you dumped it right here.
Yeah, so you had to move it. So what?
I wouldn't have had to move it if you'd have just dumped it in the right spot in the first place.
Yeah, like I'm gonna get that rock picker that we rented all the way in there, no problem.
You could have.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, dude, this bucket works phenomenal for spreading gravel.
Yeah, it looks phenomenal for you to tip it backwards and ruin it. Looks pretty good. How much that end up costing you?
$3,000.
It's not too bad. What did we get, about 2-3 inches thick?
Yeah, just trying to grade it out right now. I think we're about good. Yeah, this new case worked freaking amazing.
I'm glad you got your money's worth.
I don't know about my money's worth.
I got my stuff coming from Menards, so we should be able to get this stuff up pretty quick.
Yeah.
Get your hammer and nail gun. Let's build this thing.
Yep. Well, it has been a couple days here, but the garage is now finished. Yeah, no, we knocked this out in wicked time. It looks good. Now we can actually park our vehicles somewhere. Actually, this is way too big just for 2 vehicles, but I'm sure, well, no, there's Buck's lawnmower, there's Buck's car, Buck's truck, and then my truck. He thinks I'm the one with money problem.
My shed cost 10 grand. Thank you very much. I could have cost 30.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, I think that's about going to do it for this episode. Hope y'all enjoyed. Subscribe, and goodbye.